Listen, I am 24 and I'm just now entering my YouTube era, which let's call it what it is. CRIGE. And I can't help it, nor could I care less, because now I'm going to do you one better and I'm going to enter my snake oil phase. Except not at all. I just have like, a little piece of advice from somebody else that I'm going to sell you on that costs $0. But if you resonate with things like the let them theory, for instance, and you just love like little devices to help you get through your day and make you a better person, boy, do I have the thing for you. It's called Georgette's. My friend Georgette, who lives in France, taught this to me. She calls it her objective, because obviously she didn't name it after herself, but I did. What's holding me back? And so I tell this to literally everybody because it had such an effect on me. And I was like, wow, being happy and being kind is literally that easy. Who would have thunk? And I tell it to everybody because you can do it with your spouse, you can do it with your partner, you can do it with your roommates, you can do it with the person that you work with, also known as a coworker. You can do this with anyone and it just helps any relationship. You can do it if you're like religious, you can do it with God. And it helps. It does. And fortunately for me, I get to go to France to tell you this story. Unfortunately for you, I did most of the talking. Sorry, but you get to see Georgette and laugh with us. So, without further ado, let's go to France.
I love you.
I love you, babe.
Wow.
And it's quite alright. I need you, babe. Tonight.
Just like that. And I woke up in Paris. Oh my gosh. This is Georgette. Do French people talk to each other?
No.
And they don't talk to foreigners?
No.
But they do to us.
Yes, why?
The wisdom of Georgette.
Hair. A cat hair.
It's not a cat hair, it's me.
Oh.
We're never gonna get anywhere.
To do what? We are here to have fun.
It's your objective. It's my
Yes.
Georgette. And I teach this to everybody because it's so simple but super effective. It changes just everything to be positive and be filled with love. And if you don't know where to start, you should start with Georgette's. So this is the objective. How do I want to do better? What's something that I didn't do yesterday that I want to do today? Or vice versa, something I did do yesterday that I don't want to do today. So what's the thing I want to do better at? And then number 2, how will I do it? Mm-hmm. Who will hold me accountable? So if you believe in God and if it's something personal between God and you, then you tell God, this is how I want you to help me, right?
Yes.
And if it's something like that I did to Georgette, that I say, and I want you to help me, remind me this way. So remind me this way. And it's important that you tell the person how to help you, right? Because otherwise...
It will be difficult.
Yeah, because otherwise they come up with a reason that maybe you don't like, right?
Yes.
And then the third one, whoever you're with, if you do this with your partner, your spouse, your friend, or if you're just doing it with God or whoever, then you say why you love them and why you love yourself. It's so smart.
It is very smart. If I love myself, I can love you.
How did you come up with this? Because you came up with it, right?
I did it because I want my family understand life. It's easy. So if I have to die tonight, I did everything with my family. So that's one of the objectives.
This is the other thing that I love about you, is you're not afraid to talk to anybody. You said when I met you, you said, why would I be afraid when I have the Spirit?
Yes. Why? I'm the light.
Why? It doesn't make sense. Because when you think about it, it's like, what's the worst thing that could happen? What's the worst thing that's ever happened?
They will say, no, I don't want to talk to you. Then what?
It's not that bad, is it?
Au revoir. Have a good day. Next one.
My favorite, though, is remember when it was time for me to go home and she was on the train with me to the airport. And it was early.
Yes, very early.
Very early. So there weren't that many people on the train. So it was me and Georgette. And then there was a guy that had bandages and cream on his hand. He was wrapping. They were like oven mitts. He was sitting there just like something had happened. And then there was this couple that had, I think it was like green velvet tracksuit. And then there was not that many people on the rest of the train. It was just, we all kind of sat next to each other. And I sing, obviously, and Georgette does not.
I don't know how to sing, to follow the rhythm. She said like this, and I do.
But the thing is you do know how to follow rhythm.
Yes, a little bit.
We sat down and Georgette always tells me, Emma, if I had your voice, then I would just sing.
Oh.
I have a really hard time singing in public when I think people will think I think I'm good. You know?
Sing.
I know. It's kind of scary because I think, oh, people will roll their eyes and say, oh, she thinks she's so good.
You are good. She's good, right?
But it's, thanks. Merci beaucoup.
Je t'en prie.
It's scary though, because I care what people think. But with Georgette, it was like, why do I care? Because I'm doing it not because I think I'm good, but because I'm just happy and I want to sing. So you said, what song should we sing? The first one that came to my mind was This Little Light of Mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Okay, I'm like, this little light of... And you're like, louder. This little light of...
Louder.
So I'm sitting there, it's just us five or whatever. This little light of mine. And you turn to the guy with the ointment. And, well, because the thing is you were like, teach me how to clap. Which, she knows how to clap. She was just roping it out of me. You said, teach me how to clap. So I'm, this little light of mine. And you turn to the guy with the ointment and you go, and he just lifts up his hands with the mitts and goes, no. And you go, okay. And then you turn to this fancy couple that's sitting in there looking at us. Come on, let's clap. We sing the song like 5 times.
Yes, and everybody follow after.
Yeah. So we're just saying this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. And I remember that had such a profound impact on me that Georgette was like, Emma, just sing. Sing wherever you go. Because that's your light and you've got to share it. And I remember the whole entire time I was in the airport, I was so beaming with light and happiness that I, going through security and the whole time I'm... So this was just the tip of Georgette's wisdom. Sweden is so gray and I forget how to just go out and talk to people. So I called you, I said, I'm going to come to Paris.
Yes, please come.
You said, bring your body.
Ma bouteille d'eau. Remember this one?
Which is confusing because it just sounds like my potato. Ma bouteille d'eau.
Ma bouteille d'eau.
My bottle of water. French is hard. No.
It's interesting.